I'm Pastor Rick, and this is Strict Talk on Scripture. Thank you for joining me today. And of course, if you enjoy my content, please take a moment to like and subscribe. But what I want to talk about today is, in the last year, I've heard people in power, people in great positions of responsibility, say that Christian men, I almost can't believe this, Christian men are the problem in this country. And I'm thinking, why would that be? Why? And to make it more explicit, Christian men who are nationalists, who love this country, that they're the problem, we're the problem. Where did this come from? Because I look at it and think, well, Christians love people. You know, they love the United States of America. What's wrong with that? Where does that hatred against Christian men come from? And I believe I have an answer. All right, now, to understand, we have to understand what the world is, because Jesus spoke of it. It's mentioned in the New Testament many times, where it says that if you're friends with the world, you can't be friends with God. Who is the world? And the world are all the systems and organizations on our planet that are under the control of Satan, that are against Jesus. So if you have an organization that has power, but it has no room for God, that's the world. And it's extensive. In fact, when the devil took Jesus on a high mountain and showed him all the systems of the world, and he said, I will make these yours if you'll just worship me. It was obviously Satan was in control of a lot. And that, my friends, is the world. So why does the world hate Christian men who love their country? And I believe it spelled out really explicitly in 1 John 3, starting on verse 9. I'm going to read it to you. Those who have been born into God's family do not make a practice of sinning, because God's life is in them. So they can't keep on sinning because they are children of God. So now we can tell who are the children of God and who are the children of the devil. Anyone who does not live righteously and does not love other believers does not belong to God. So right there, the lines are drawn. This is the message you've heard from the beginning. We should love one another. We must not be like Cain, who belonged to the evil one and killed his brother. So don't be surprised, dear brothers and sisters. Here it is right here. If the world hates you. There it is right there. Those who do good, who belong to God, are hated by those who do evil, who belong to the devil. And how can you tell? Well, lying, maliciousness, slander, all these things that are sins of hatred are what the devil specializes in, and the devil and his people. If you make a habit of those things, it says you belong to Satan. If you make a habit of love, forgiveness, just being kind to people, that's of God. And what it says is the world, which is under the power of the devil, hates those who belong to God. So right there, why are Christian men who love their country a problem? Because they belong to God and the devil hates them. Well, just something to think about. I'm Pastor Rick. Remember, with Jesus, there's always hope, there's always love. We need to pray.